chosen one. God said, "Watch this alone right now. This moment is not an accident. You were meant to see this. You were meant to hear this when no one else is around. Not because I want you to isolate yourself, but because I need your full heart. I need your full attention. This is not something to scroll past. This is not something to save for later. Watch this till the very end, or you may miss something sacred, something that could shift the entire course of your life. What I am about to say carries the weight of heaven, and if you look away, you may lose the very breakthrough your soul has been crying for." Comment Amen right now if you feel this word is reaching the depths of your spirit. I called you here because you are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. I have seen every tear you've cried in secret. I have heard the prayers you whispered when no one was watching. And I did not ignore you. I did not forget you. I was watching, even when you thought you were alone. I was holding you together when the world tried to tear you apart. You need to know, I've chosen you for something far beyond what you've imagined. And the reason you had to watch this alone is because this isn't meant for everyone else. This is your moment, your encounter with me. There are things I am about to reveal in your life that I couldn't show while you were surrounded by distractions. There are blessings I am about to pour that can only fall when you are in a position to fully receive. That's why I brought you here. That's why it feels like everything slowed down for this one message. Because I need your heart soft. I need your mind open. I need your spirit ready. I am preparing you for something divine. If you feel that something inside you is trembling right now, it's because your soul knows my voice. My child, you've been in the storm. You've walked through fire. You've carried burdens that would have crushed others. But you kept going. Even when your legs shook, you took the next step. Even when your heart broke, you didn't quit. And that is why heaven is responding. I am sending reinforcement. I am sending restoration. But it begins with this moment of surrender. Like this video if you believe I brought you here for something more than just words. I know the weight you carry. I know how you smile on the outside while silently fighting on the inside. But I am telling you, today marks a shift. This message is not to entertain you, it is to awaken you. You are stepping into a divine season where your pain will not be wasted. Your obedience is not ignored. I have seen every time you resisted the temptation to give up. Every time you forgave when it hurt. Every time you stayed faithful, even when it felt unfair. You are not crazy for believing I was working, even when you couldn't see the evidence. You are not foolish for trusting me when others mocked your faith. I call that courage. I call that devotion. I call that favor. You are favored, even when life tried to convince you otherwise. And I will use what was meant to destroy you to elevate you. I will use what was meant to bury you to bless you. Your scars are about to tell a story of survival, and I will get the glory. Comment 1111. If you believe your season of divine justice is near, do not worry about the ones who left. Do not chase the ones who didn't stay. The ones who turned away were never assigned to the full vision I placed on your life. They were only meant to be part of a chapter, not the conclusion. You keep looking back, but I am ahead of you, calling you forward. There is more for you, more joy, more strength, more wisdom, more purpose. Stop doubting it just because it's taking time. I am never late. I am building something eternal. Your heart has been stretched, I know. You've cried on pillows soaked with silent pain. You've wanted answers, and all you heard was silence. But listen to me. I was speaking even in the stillness. I was healing you in ways you didn't even understand. And now you are stepping into the manifestation of what you only had the faith to believe. That's what this message is, the divine confirmation that you were not wrong to hope. I am the same God who split seas. I am the same God who calmed storms. I am the same God who raised the dead. And I am still that God today, in your life. I have not changed. I have not weakened. I have not grown tired of blessing my children. And I am not starting with someone else. I'm beginning with you. This is personal. This is my hand on your life. The fire you've been through was not punishment. It was preparation. You didn't survive it by chance. You survived because I covered you, even when you didn't see me, even when you didn't feel me. I was there, and I still am. You may not understand the path, but trust me with the destination. I am not leading you to confusion. I am leading you to peace. This world tried to label you. It tried to convince you that you were too broken, too late, too weak. But I never called you by those names. I call you redeemed. I call you chosen. I call you mine. You are not what they said. You are who I say you are. And I say you are more than a conqueror. I say you are destined. I say you are protected. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are not seeing delays because I forgot you. You are seeing delays because I am aligning things perfectly. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. What feels like a loss is sometimes just me clearing the way. Trust me when I take things away. Trust me when I close doors. Trust me when the answer is not yet. Because when it's time, no one can stop the blessing I will release. No enemy, no betrayal, no curse, no delay. Nothing can block my hand when it moves. Comment 222 if you believe my timing is still perfect, even in your waiting. My child, don't be afraid of the future. Don't let the uncertainty drown your faith. I hold tomorrow in my hands. I already walked into your next season and made room for your growth. I have already assigned angels to your steps. I have already scheduled favor to meet you. You just need to keep walking, even when it's hard, even when it's quiet. Keep walking, because every step is leading you closer to what I promised. I was teaching you how to stand when no one was clapping. I was training you to trust when no one was cheering. I was showing you how to hear me above the noise of the world. And now that the time is near, I am calling you out from the quiet into the fullness of what I promised. But you must be ready to carry it. You must be ready to protect it. Because what I'm placing in your hands is not small, it's not temporary, it's divine. Comment 555. If you know God is preparing something bigger than you've imagined. I know the weight of the waiting has been heavy. I know you've wondered if I was even still listening. But let me remind you, my silence is never absence, my delay is never denial. My stillness does not mean I've changed my mind. In fact, I've been working while you were sleeping. I've been answering prayers before you even asked. I've been fighting battles you didn't know were forming. And I've been placing the right people, the right moments, the right blessings in alignment with your steps. Every setback you've experienced, every closed door, every painful goodbye, they were not punishments, they were protection. Because what I have for you must be received in the right spirit, at the right time, with the right strength. That's why the breakthrough didn't come when you first begged for it. That's why the door stayed shut longer than you wanted. Because I wasn't just preparing the blessing, I was preparing you. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where I need you to be. And the moment you've been praying for is approaching, but you must stay sensitive to my voice. Do not let fear cause you to rush. Do not let frustration tempt you to settle. What I'm doing cannot be rushed, and if you wait on me, it will be worth it. It will be beautiful. It will be more than you expected. There is a healing I am releasing over your heart right now. I see the wounds you've been hiding. I see the rejection you never talked about, the betrayals that still sting when you think of them. I see how you've learned to laugh while carrying the weight of disappointment. I see how you've carried burdens for others while silently crumbling inside. But you are not meant to carry this pain alone anymore. Let me take the heaviness. Let me restore the places that were broken. Let me breathe life into the dreams you buried. Let me revive the fire you thought had gone out. You may feel tired, but your spirit is not done. You may feel forgotten, but you are still chosen. And I will not let your pain be wasted. I will use it. I will redeem it. I will transform it into purpose. Comment 777. If you believe I am healing what they tried to break, I know it hurts when people you trusted walked away. I know it confused you when the ones you helped were the first to turn on you. But hear me. I am the one who stays. I do not abandon. I do not betray. I do not love you only when it's easy. I love you through the brokenness. I love you when the crowd is gone. I love you when the lights are off and it's just you and your tears. That is the love I give, constant, unchanging, safe. My child, this journey hasn't been easy, but it has been sacred. You've walked through seasons where you didn't understand why things had to happen the way they did. And yet, here you are, still standing, still believing, still holding on to me even when your heart was exhausted. That is the kind of faith that moves mountains. That is the kind of faith I honor. And because you did not give up, even when it hurt, I am sending help. I'm sending healing to your body. I'm sending peace to your mind. I'm sending clarity to your path. You will no longer feel like you're wandering in circles. I am making the crooked path straight. I am giving you direction where there was confusion. I am giving you strength where there was weakness. And I am surrounding you with my presence in ways you've never experienced before. This next season is not about proving yourself. It's about receiving. You've done the fighting. You've done the crying. You've done the waiting. Now I want you to step into the promise, not with fear, not with guilt, but with boldness, because what I give freely. And you don't have to earn it, you just have to receive it. Your name is already written on the blessing. You just have to show up with faith. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. You've been through enough to know that I never waste pain. You've survived enough to know that I never abandon my own. And you've waited long enough to know that I am faithful. Now is the time to trust me completely. Even when it doesn't make sense, even when others doubt it, even when your emotions try to fight it, trust me anyway, because I am not finished. I am just getting started. Your past is not your prison. Your struggle is not your identity. Your mistakes do not cancel your purpose. I am bigger than all of it. I knew every flaw, every failure, every weakness, and I still chose you. I still called you. I still marked you as my own. And nothing, not even the worst parts of your story, can stop what I've ordained for you. Comment 999. If you believe I chose you knowing everything about you, this is not just another season. This is the one where I start revealing why it had to happen that way. This is the one where I begin to turn your mourning into dancing. This is the one where I restore the years the enemy stole. You are not stepping into survival, you are stepping into abundance. You are not just leaving the valley, you are walking into overflow. You are not being tolerated, you are about to be celebrated. Don't let the fear of the unknown steal the joy of what I'm about to do. Don't let your history talk you out of the future I've prepared. You are not the same person who started this journey. You are wiser now, stronger now, closer to me than ever before. And because of that, you are ready to carry the blessing. You are ready to be a vessel of light. You are ready to stand in the place I've been preparing for you. I need you to understand this deeply. The time you thought you wasted, I am redeeming. The tears you cried in secret, I am counting. The sacrifices you made in silence, I am rewarding. And the prayers you thought went unanswered, I am fulfilling. You are not behind. You are right on time for what I have in store. There are blessings I hid in the silence. There are miracles I planted in the middle of your storms. You didn't see them at the time because you were busy surviving. You were overwhelmed. You were hurt. You were tired. But even in those moments, I was working. Even in your weakest hour, I was building something unshakable in you. Now that the dust is settling, now that you're still standing, I want to show you what I did with your tears. I want to show you what I built from your brokenness. Comment 1010. If you believe I am building something holy from what tried to destroy you, my child, there were things you lost that you didn't deserve to lose. People walked away from you not because you failed, but because they couldn't go where I was taking you. Stop grieving doors I closed. Some of them were sealed shut by my hand. Not to hurt you, but to preserve the promise. Not everyone was meant to carry what's coming next. Not every connection could survive the weight of the oil I'm about to pour over you. I saw how you kept trying to make it work. I saw how you prayed for them to stay. I saw your loyalty in moments when they gave you reasons to walk away. But I needed to clear your space. I needed to teach you the difference between temporary attachments and divine assignments. And I needed you to stop depending on others for validation, because what I'm doing now will not need their approval. It only needs your obedience. The days ahead will not look like the days behind. You are about to witness me move swiftly. You are going to experience sudden breakthroughs, sudden favor, sudden healing. Not because you begged me enough, but because I appointed it. Because I declared it over your life long before the pain ever began. And you will know it was me, because no one else will be able to take the credit. You thought I was done surprising you. You thought you had seen the best I could do, but I'm not even close to finished. I'm about to release joy that doesn't make sense. I'm about to give you answers that bring peace to long battles. I'm about to make sense of the things that broke you. And when you look back, it won't be with bitterness, it will be with awe, because you'll see my fingerprints on everything. Comment 1515. If you believe I'm about to give you the breakthrough that finally makes sense, you were not left behind. You were being hidden until the time was right. Hidden until your roots grew deep enough to hold the blessing. hidden until your foundation could carry the weight of the glory I'm releasing. And now, you're coming into the light, not to perform, not to impress, but to walk boldly in purpose, because this is not about popularity, this is about impact, this is about eternity. Let them talk, let them doubt, let them question your path. Their confusion is proof that I've set you apart. I didn't call you to fit in, I called you to rise. And rising requires leaving some things behind. Fear, shame, approval, let them go. They cannot come where I'm taking you. I am calling you into a place where only faith can carry you, and you will need that faith in the days to come, because I am going to ask you to do things that scare you. I'm going to place you in rooms where you feel unqualified. I'm going to give you opportunities that feel too big, but they are not too big for me. I don't choose the strongest. I strengthen the chosen. I don't call the perfect. I perfect the called. And you, my child, have been called. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. The gifts you carry are not random, they are not mistakes. I place them inside you with precision, and it's time to stop hiding them. It's time to stop minimizing what I've given you. There are people assigned to your voice, people waiting for your obedience, people who will only find healing because you chose to say yes to me. This is bigger than you, but I chose you to carry it. You are not alone. Even in the moments when it feels like you're walking blind, I am there. I am guiding every step. I am in the delay. I am in the detour. I am in the process. And I am in the promise. You may not always understand my ways, but you can always trust my heart. I am for you. I am with you. And I will never leave you. You are entering a season of release. The weight you've carried will lift. The confusion you've felt will clear. The ache in your heart will ease. I am lifting the heaviness. I am breathing peace into the places that felt forgotten. I am bringing order where there was chaos. You are not walking into more pain. You are walking into promise. Comment 1717. If you believe the season of heaviness is breaking now, I want you to prepare your heart for what's coming. Begin to speak like it's already done. Begin to walk like you've already won, because faith doesn't wait to see before it believes. Faith moves while it's still dark. Faith declares healing while the wound is still raw. Faith praises while still surrounded by the storm. That's the kind of faith I honor, and that's the kind of faith you've been growing in secret. Your hidden season is not wasted. Your silent battles were not unseen. And now I will reward you openly. I will show those who doubted you why I kept you hidden. I will reveal the reasons behind every delay. And it will all make sense. You will say, God, now I understand. Because I never left. I never ignored your cry. I was just preparing the best for last. There are blessings that were delayed, not denied. They were waiting for alignment, for maturity, for the right moment. And that moment is no longer far off. It is here. This message is confirmation of what your spirit has already been feeling. The pressure you felt lately wasn't punishment. It was the signal of breakthrough. You were on the edge and didn't even know it. The warfare increased because the enemy knew what was coming. He saw what you couldn't see yet. But so did I. and I protected what was yours. Comment 1919. If you believe the enemy has failed and God has preserved what belongs to you, I have not forgotten my promise to you, even when you stopped repeating it out loud. Even when the dream seemed too painful to speak about, I remembered. I held it close, even while you felt far. I guarded it when you lost strength. I nurtured it when you lost hope. And now I am ready to fulfill what I whispered to you in your quiet hours. The vision may have tarried, but it is speaking now, loud, clear, undeniable. The battle has been intense because the blessing is enormous. Do not misread the resistance. The enemy never attacks what doesn't carry weight. He doesn't waste energy on what poses no threat. So if you've been under fire, it's because your future is dangerous to darkness. Your obedience shakes the plans of the enemy. Your prayers have torn through atmospheres. And every time you chose me over comfort, you strengthened your foundation. You didn't see it happening, but I was expanding your capacity. I was increasing your spiritual weight. I was stretching your heart to carry more love, more discernment, more wisdom. And now, I will begin placing you in spaces where you must use it. I am placing your feet on new territory. You won't be walking in circles anymore. The cycles that kept repeating are ending. The loops of delay and discouragement are breaking. This time will be different. Not because of what's around you, but because of what's within you. You are not stepping into the promise as the same person who endured the pain. You are stepping in transformed, refined, strengthened. What would have broken you before won't touch you now. What made you cry before will bow before you. What you thought would destroy you only helped define you. And now you will rise. Comment 1212. If you believe this time is not like the last time, my hand has always been over you, even when you didn't understand the way, even when it felt like I was silent. I was never gone. I was guiding, I was shaping, I was setting you apart. And there were times I had to remove things that hurt you, even if you begged for them to stay. Because I saw what you couldn't see. I saw the motives they hid. I saw the paths that would lead to harm, and so I intervened. You may have misunderstood my protection as rejection. You may have mistaken my redirection as abandonment. But I want you to know, I've always been for you. My plans were not to harm you, they were to heal you, to strengthen you, to make sure you arrived at your promise whole, not broken. And now that you've walked through the fire and survived, you're ready. The doors I am opening now cannot be shut by anyone. Not by the enemy, not by your past, not by doubt, not even by your mistakes, because my favor overrides failure. My mercy rewrites your story, and I'm not holding your past against you. I'm using it to push you forward. Every scar is now a testimony. Every loss is now a lesson. Every delay is now a setup. You will see it with your own eyes. Don't let your current view distract you. I am working behind the scenes in ways your mind can't comprehend. The people you need are being positioned. The provision you've prayed for is coming. The clarity you've longed for is unfolding. Keep your eyes on me. Don't try to figure it all out. Just stay faithful. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep worshiping. Your faith has carried you this far. It will carry you further still. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are chosen. You are covered. You are exactly where I want you. And even now, while the world may see nothing happening, heaven is moving on your behalf. Angels are being dispatched. Walls are being torn down. Chains are being broken. And suddenly, it will happen. Comment 1111. If you're ready for God to move suddenly in your life, there's something sacred about this moment. Something holy about the stillness you feel right now. That is my presence surrounding you. That is my voice reaching into the parts of your soul you thought were too damaged to be healed. I'm not just talking to your mind. I'm speaking to your spirit. And your spirit knows me. It knows truth when it hears it. That stirring, that warmth, that pressure in your chest, it's me confirming this is for you. Do not doubt the voice of your Father. Do not second-guess the timing of your breakthrough. This is not a coincidence. This is divine appointment. You didn't just stumble across this word. I sent it to you. I timed it perfectly because I knew what you were carrying. I knew what you were struggling to release. I knew what was weighing you down. And I wanted you to know, I am here, right now, with you. You didn't always understand me, but you didn't let go of me. You questioned, you cried, you wrestled with the silence. But in the end, you still chose to trust, and I honor that. I reward that. Heaven responds to that kind of faith. You didn't fold under pressure. You grew. You didn't become bitter. You became wiser. And now, I am unlocking a portion of your life that was reserved for this exact moment in time. I am not just giving you back what you lost. I am giving you more than what was taken. Comment, Amen. If you know deep in your spirit that restoration is coming to your house. My child, you've been hidden for a reason. Not because I wanted to punish you, but because I was preserving something rare. I was protecting what others would not understand, what others would mishandle. You carried something holy, and not everyone is equipped to recognize what I placed inside you. That's why they rejected you. That's why they left. That's why you felt overlooked. But I never overlooked you. I was watching every moment. I was keeping record of your pain, and now I will make it count. You will rise not in arrogance, but in purpose. You will not rise to prove anyone wrong. You will rise to prove me right. You will rise because I called you, I equipped you, I anointed you. This rise will be different. It will not be rushed. It will not be for applause. It will be steady, sacred, and spirit-led. Because it will not just change your life. It will impact lives connected to yours. I am sending people into your life that you were born to bless. And they will only find what they need when you step into your true assignment. I know you feel the weight of what's ahead. But you don't need to carry it in your own strength. My spirit will guide you. My presence will surround you. My word will anchor you. You're not going into this season alone. I will be there, closer than your breath, whispering peace into your anxious thoughts, reminding you that you were made for this, that this moment was written into your story before you were even formed in the womb. Comment 333. If you know God is surrounding you with His presence in this very moment. Stop second-guessing your anointing. Stop doubting the way I've chosen to use you. Your story is not too messy for me. Your past is not too complicated for me. I am not afraid of what you've been through. In fact, I intend to use it. What you thought would disqualify you is what I will use to draw others, because they need real. They need authentic. They need someone who's walked through the fire and still stands with me. The ones who look put together on the outside may not be the ones I've chosen to lead in this hour. I'm raising up the overlooked, the rejected, the wounded, the healed, the ones who've known my mercy in the midnight hour, the ones who've cried out for me when no one else was listening, the ones who have nothing left to prove, but everything to pour. That's who I will use. That's who I am using now. And that's why I've kept you through what should have taken you out. It's time to stop rehearsing what hurt you. It's time to stop replaying the rejection. I am doing something new, and if you keep your eyes fixed on yesterday, you'll miss the doors I'm opening today. Look up, my child. Lift your eyes, open your hands. I am placing something in them, a new assignment, a fresh vision, a divine opportunity. You will not have to chase it. It will come to you, because it's yours. And nothing that's meant for you will be given to someone else.